every now and then a game comes along that changes things, that takes over, that becomes that game. Sometimes that game was released in 2011. Sometimes that game goes on sale for like $5. And so you give it a shot. And your friends decide to give it a shot. And mere days later, you all realize this should never have happened. That game was Terraria. And what the shit fuck? Seriously. This is like every fucking video game smashed together in like this adorable 8-bit fun zone that you can't leave. So what is Terraria? First of all, it's very Minecraft genre. It's all about the sandbox. It's all about making shit, building things, tearing things apart, gathering materials, and making other things. Sometimes you make things that make other things. And sometimes those things make more things that make other things. And then you just keep after gathering materials to see what those new things are. And then it's 3 days later, and you've accidentally created a Carnival cruise ship where a mountain was. That it's full of all these NPCs. And the NPCs have stuff they want you to do too. And when you do things for them, it unlocks other things that you have to gather materials to do. And while you're gathering those materials, you usually find other things. And you don't know what those things are, but you know they're materials for something. So you gather them and you collect those too. And you don't want to leave any because you don't know if you're going to be back there. And you just keep picking shit up. And you keep moving shit around. And you keep making stuff. And I'm not sure why. But you can't stop. So, my friends abandoned our home, realizing the dangers of this mystical place, and that they had been neglecting their actual lives. Luckily, I have no actual life. So what I'm wasting is nothing. And I've created things. Things that have to be maintained. I've created a sanctuary, a home for these lost souls, which I defend with honor and dignity from zombies and squishy gumdrop things called slimes and giant bugs and flying eyeballs. And I provide a home away from all those things for all these people. This guy's a blacksmith. This guy's a tinkerer. This guy sells clothes, I think. This guy, I don't even know what he does. This guy's a painter. His name's Guido the Painter. This guy sells things you use to blow shit up. And this guy, you hand him stuff and you ask him what it is and he tells you. Now, this nice young lady's a nurse and she makes you feel better. And this nice young lady is a dryad and she helps stop the evil things and protects the house and sells things. And this girl, she sells other things that you use to make different stuff. And this guy, he sells dyes that you use to dye things and change their color. And this, I don't know what this guy does. And I think it's a chicken in the middle of that painting, but I'm not sure. And these are banners, and they give you stat bonuses for fighting the stuff that's on them. Like frozen zombies and not frozen zombies and bugs and green slimes and whatever that thing is. And squids and whatever that thing is. And the flying eyeball things. And these are statues. I don't think they do anything. We just collected a bunch of them for some reason. These are bookcases that you really put books in. They have books in them. These don't have books in them, but some of them have books in them. We haven't got many books yet. Shut up. We're working on it. Actually, we're not working on it. I'm working on it alone now. All these people are my responsibility now. I'm so uncomfortable with it. And I got an email, and I need to check it real quick. Okay. It wasn't important. This squishy pink butt looking thing that's squirting shit everywhere and following me around. That's an item I found. It's in my equipment. It's a crimson heart. And it summons a heart to provide light. When I go down into the caves, it glows bright red and helps me see stuff. And I've got a slimy saddle. And it summons a ratable slime. That's what he looks like. I named him Herbert. And Herbert's got mad ups. Huge. Just watch. Bazoom! He can jump so far. He's awesome. This is Boner's house. And he played with us like one night. And then he didn't come back. But we leave it there in memoriam. This is a trap I made to catch goblins and zombies and stuff. And that's lava. And they walk up the ramp and they fall in there and in lava. I jump so high I take falling damage when I hit the ground. Because Herbert's sweet as sherbet. And if we go past the library, there's this creepy sex dungeon that Doug made. I don't know why. But it's got a squirrel in it, and I kind of feel bad for the squirrel. And it's got a floor of lava and glass. Creepy. I don't even know where he got these guys or how he made them. And there's a bed in there that you can't get to. I don't know. And he's got more animals in glass terrariums up here. And I hollowed out like all this whole fucking mountain thing, and I hollowed out so much of it that I started falling to my death. So I created all this giant wall of, oh god, oh we're gonna, okay we didn't die. Okay, you see the dilemma and why I created that, but I fell too far, so it didn't really do what it was supposed to do. Oh, God! We fell to our death. I thought Herbert would stop me from taking falling damage, and I was wrong. I just killed us both. Hey, we're back alive. Okay. So, that's kind of our HQ. This is the house we built, the home we love, and this is our storage shed. It's where we keep stuff. Try to keep it organized, labeled. You know, this is where I put stuff before I decide I want to sort it. It's a chest, but I just fill it with shit. So it's like a steamer chest. So I named it the Cleveland Steamer, and it's just got stuff in it that goes other places I haven't put there yet, or just and it's got a bunch of money in there right now. Wait, was there money in there? I forgot where I keep my money. I think I accidentally stuck money in here too. I didn't. I hid more money somewhere in a chest. I don't know where. So, anyway, here's some other cool stuff I got. I got a money trough. I've got 2 money troughs. I need to take one of those and put them in the accessories for other people to use. I'll use that. I'll do that with this one so you can see how that works. So we got to take that and we got to put it in our hot bar. And we need to do something with those vines because we don't need to carry vines around. So we're going to put that there. Then we're going to use it. And when we use it, boom, a pig shows up. A flying pig. And the flying pig, he's a portable bank. Closest thing to a backpack we've found so far in the game. And he makes pig noises every time you open and close the bank, and I love him. Huh. Why do I have 2 of those? I don't know. I need to make sure. Alright, this here pag. He doesn't have anything on him. We're gonna go to. I'm gonna count this in accessories, I guess. Yeah, that seems like a likely place for it. Oh, we got this fish thing. When you use it, it summons a baby penguin that follows you around. Doesn't actually do anything, but I mean, it's a baby penguin that follows you around. So we're gonna put that trough in there because that one's empty, and so this one, okay, that one's empty too. So we're gonna take the pig with us in case we need more room. We've got vines we need to drop off somewhere. There's this awesome button that says quick stack to nearby chests, which is amazing. When you run back in here after filling up your inventory with blocks and all that other shit, you can run over near the chests that have got that stuff in, like the blocks and bricks and stuff like that, and you press that button and the stuff just automatically goes into that crate where it goes. Watch this. Bam! I don't even know where those went. I don't remember which box I put the vines in. But you know what? Those vines went with the other vines wherever they are. Isn't that awesome? Hell yes it is. Okay, so is there anything else? I made a big dong in this empty slot. I don't know why. I think I was going to use it for something later and just thought it'd be funny if it turned out that it was shaped like, and then I never finished doing whatever else I was going to do in there. So that's there. And there's more banners down here. And now we're getting into the stuff we haven't really done anything with yet. These are the areas next to the house that are kind of unfinished. It's like our unfinished basement area thing. And there's some more banners hanging in here. And there's another thing with chests in here, and I think Doug did that. I think that's Doug's private stash. I'm not sure. I don't remember putting it there. I don't mess with it. If you look right here at the map, you can see how big these tunnels are and how much we've dug out. And, oops, I didn't mean to call the pig again. Now, you've got weapons, and you've got tools, and you've got items that you keep in your hotbar. I've got this sword, which is a 19 melee damage, 4% critical strike chance, very fast attack speed, very weak knockback thing. It's a good sword because you can hold it down, and you just keep swinging, and it does it at a real fast rate, and you usually kill stuff before it does any damage to you. Oh, I don't want to kill the penguin. I've killed so many penguins accidentally. You just don't understand. Simpson made this. It's a meteor ham axe. It replaces both the hammer and the axe. Now, what does the axe do? Well, it chops down trees. You got to use an axe to chop down trees. Then what's the pick do? Well, it's not a pick. It's a ham axe. It's a hammer. Hammers allow you to change the shape of blocks, and they also are what allow you to take down back walls, which is this stuff. What's going on here? This wall right here is just where we dug the tunnel out, and we don't actually have anything up yet. This right here is snow brick wall that I made and put in there. The big difference is for a place to be completely closed in, so you can set it as a facility for people to move into, or you don't want stuff like mobs spawning in there during like blood moons and stuff, then you got to put a back wall up along with these 3 walls, and of course you don't have a 4th wall because then you wouldn't be able to see in there. So that's the deal with the back walls. Back walls are important, and they're tricky. You got to make sure you have every single piece of them filled in, or it doesn't count as a filled in back wall. Now, oh god. Now I want to talk about the project of Doug's that he decided to take on and did a really awesome job with. And it's fucking ridiculous. It's the railway to hell. And you see this piece of track right here? If we right click on it, when we're up next to it, it creates a minecart, and we get in the minecart. Let me give you a sense of scale. Like, it doesn't seem like, okay, I can see some track there. That's okay. Look at this freaking railroad track. It runs from our HQ all the way down. That's what this line, that's all track. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down to hell, where there's just lava and monsters everywhere. It's a terrifying place. But wait, there's more. Not only does it go all the way down to HE double hockey sticks, it goes up to the sky. Now, this is where Simpson was living and working while we were playing. Like, he decided to go up, Doug went down. And you can take the coaster all the way up to here and stop here. And this is the Heavenly Highway that Simpson built. And it goes all the way across the map. All the way across the map. So as we discover places we want to check out, instead of it being a big pain in the ass to get there, we can literally just take the highway over and drop down. Of course, we still need a lot more exits. Right now we've only got 1, 2, 2. Right now there's only 2 exits. So that's in the works. That's definitely still a work in progress. As we come across zones that we want to get into and do stuff, then they will create an exit down to it. So again, You can just spawn in your house, hop on the railroad car, go up to the highway, take the highway wherever you want to go, drop straight down, and you're there. Much faster way to travel. So that's that's what's going on. That's This is our world. And this is where we've got as far as transforming it and making it into a thing. It's just a lot of digging, a lot of just looking for stuff. It's kind of what we do. That's pretty much the game. The game's also very much like a platformer. Like there are bosses and monsters and stuff, and it just plays like one of those cool 8-bit side-scrolling platformers with, of course, up and down layers and levels. And so, like, you have, like, boss fights. They're, like, boss fights and platformers. They have, like, weird mechanics and stuff. There's questing. There's, like, missions that people send you on to do stuff. It's nuts, guys. It's nuts. There's so much. There's so much. I just want you to understand just how big the highway is. This place is massive. Massive, as you can see. And there's a place where Doug died. Let's clean this up a little bit. And here's a cool little place. There's like water and it's just like raining all the time out of those clouds. And this is where Sepson had to reroute one of those rain cloudy areas because the water was actually falling into areas we didn't want it to at our house. Okay, the blood moon is rising, which means lots and lots of monsters. Oh, that was beautiful. Did you see that blink? I mean, otherwise we'd have just fallen to our death. Now that means we're going to get invaded by a bunch of monsters. And I think blood moon lasts about 5 minutes. If you're outside or you pan way out, you can actually see the moon in the sky back there, like go like across. I mean, I can't see it right now for some reason. I'm not really sure why. But anyway, so during the blood moon, your house just gets invaded by like everything. The NPCs help out a whole lot, and like I said, see the Dryad, like she's the one making that crazy leaf thing in the air, and that's like an AOE dot thing. It does damage to them, and it's kind of scaring them off, keeps them from coming too close to the house. So that's pretty awesome. She's really helpful with this sort of thing. You also have periodically, in which I don't know what causes it or when it happens, but goblin armies attack, and will just like teleport into your house and appear, and you got all these goblins just fucking everywhere, jacking shit up, and you got to kill them. It's a lot like the blood moon, but it's a little more intense than that. And it doesn't stop till you kill 100 of them, and then the rest of them finally disappear. Let's see. What else? the this giant platform walkway area built here just to cover this giant gap that I created to stop the creep. And that way you didn't step out of your front door and just fall to your death. At first I just had this bridge here, but I felt like that still left way too much dead space and it was way too easy to fall to my death accidentally. So I just kept going with it and just added these platforms everywhere. So this is a really good area to like have boss fights, because as you can see, you can land on a platform, you can press down and skip down them. The platforms are just really useful for mobility. They're the easiest way to get around in any area. And in situations like boss fights, that's exactly what you want, because there's a lot of like projectiles flying around and various little mechanics they have. So creating I think in like, you know, Terraria lingo, it's called a arena. And an arena. So basically just gives you a good area where you kind of got the advantage when it comes to like boss fights and stuff. So as you can see, they're just zombies everywhere, and you just kind of clean house till the blood moon's over, which is cool because I mean it's a good way to make money. You they drop a lot of coin. And as you can see, there's a ton of NPCs, tons of different like little bugs and creatures and zombies and monsters, and they all have different funny little mechanics, and it's cool, man. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of game here. What else? What else? Oh, the creep. Let me explain the creep to you. So there's a stuff called corruption, which kind of permeates and infects the area, the building blocks. It makes them like unlivable. People don't want to live near corruption or creep, and it's what I think most of the monster guys spawn out of. So, two big things about the creep. One of kind of your missions in the game is to rid your world of corruption. And another one is people won't live near it. Like all your NPCs, all the guys here I got helping me out, and the shopkeepers and stuff, they won't live somewhere that's too close to this creep corruption stuff. And let me get to a safe spot over here so I can pull the map up and I'll show you. Actually, let me kill all these dudes first that are coming across the bridge. Oh, we got lots of them. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, get some. Squishy. Alright, so anyway, the corruption stuff. People won't live near it. It causes monsters to spawn, and you can't build on it, and it be a like generated safe area. So for the longest time, I mean literally like 6 hours one night, I was freaking the fuck out because we were trying to get some NPCs into our house when we first started building, and I kept building rooms for them like to the specs, following the instructions, and then after I get the room done, I would use like the housing question mark check thing and ask it, and it would say this residence is inhabitable. I didn't understand why. I was like, okay, it's got the 4 walls, it's got the back wall, it's got the furniture, it's got a light source, it's got everything it needs to be a habitable area. Why is it inhabitable? Well, turns out it was because I'd been building too close to the corruption. And so it was inhabitable because it was too close to the creep corruption stuff and nobody wanted to live anywhere near it. Once we discovered that, we figured out that one of the points was to clear the corruption off your map. And if you talk to the Dryad chick, which is what started me on this, down this quest thing, she got this little status thing, and it says it's 7% crimson. And crimson is bad. Crimson is the corruption stuff. So, we're down to 7% now. And then we will have no more corruption, creepy stuff. I think. I think it stops growing back after that point. So, shitty thing about the stuff is it spreads, though. So, if you're not getting rid of it, then it's growing. It's kind of one of those, if you're, you're either helping me or hindering me kind of things. Like, if you're not killing it, it's growing. Actively all the time. And now I'll show you some of it. Seems like the blood moon is about over. NPCs could actually take care of killing these guys and clearing this space out, and they don't actually fuck up any of my stuff or anything. I just, it's a good way to farm a little cash and clear them out. So, let's talk about the corruption. Now, let me show you on my map. The corruption is very obvious on the map because it's like bright red. And even though I'm colorblind as fuck, I can still tell it's there. And it's this stuff. And you see the vines growing down? Those vines, once they grow down and touch this and start growing here, that's more corruption that's going to start spreading more. See, there's a chunk right here that I need to clear out. Now, how do you get rid of corruption? One of two ways. You can completely destroy whatever it's growing on, which is what I did in all this giant area around the outside of the house to make the housing livable. And you can see all this stuff I cleared out. There's literally nothing there except for background dirt wall. So that's why I had to build these platforms so I wouldn't fall to my death, etc., etc. So now that I cleared out all this area and there's no corruption there, it's far enough away from my housing so people are okay with living in my housing now. But as you can see, the creep is still moving. It's literally always freaking moving. It's unbelievable. Literally always growing. So what we're going to do today is try to get rid of this little chunk that's creeping in right here, and we're going to try to get rid of this mess right here. And I'm going to do that by just eliminating every bit of this dirt and rock and vines and everything else, and making another giant empty space. And then I'll have to see what I've got to build with as far as platforms go to make platformy areas so I don't fall to my death. Now, quickest way to get there, I'm going to take the railroad. And, another hot tip, the railroads can pass through platforms, but they can't pass through walls. Like if that block right there was over here, the cart would just stop. It wouldn't go any further. So, you can make platforms around your tracks, but you can't make... okay, that's not corruption. That's just where that's a blue torch on green vines, I think. Yeah, okay. Because if I go to... Okay, see, we're already missing a vital ingredient here. Also, I need to get rid of these things. And there's a banner. There's a zombie arm. I guess I picked all that shit up when I was taking care of the blood moon corruption stuff. Sounds about right. Let's see. Now, what are we going to do? What was I doing? Oh, we're going to go clear some corruption. Well, we need more torches. See, I've only got 30 ice torches. That's what all these things are everywhere. These little yellow dots, they're all torches. They're light sources. And you need them because you cannot see without them. Do we want to do regular torches or ice torches? I feel like our toolbox is running low on torches. So we're gonna sort. Yeah, see, there's 8 ice torches there. We still got 445 regular torches in here, so I don't really feel the need to make more torches right now. So what I'm going to do is take the ice torches, put those back. We're going to replace those with some regular torches. And we got some glow sticks for underwater, which I want to move to there. Actually, I want to move that to there. Oh, we got some ammo. Oh, another thing, that whole quick sort to chest thing, it doesn't work with stuff in these slots, and it doesn't work with stuff in your hotbar. So if you got hanging stuff hanging out here, you want in the quick stack, you need to move it over into your main inventory before you hit the quick stack. Now, if we hit the quick stack, that'll get rid of most of the stuff we had on us. Except for a savage zombie arm, which counts as a melee weapon, which we're going to, where did I put in here? I got 3 of those now. Alright, so now our inventory is empty. We got everything we need to do some kind of exploratory kind of stuff. So, like I was saying, we're going to go clear a little bit of creep, and we're going to cut this out here. I don't know how much of this I'm going to stream, because it seems like it just would be boring as shit for most people to watch. Now, here was that creep area we saw. And you see how all this rock is red, that crimson rock stuff, and it's just, it's bad news. These vines, like, do damage to you when you touch them. They grow around the creep. So we're going to cut all the vines out first. Normal vines won't hurt you when you touch them, it's just the creepy ones. Like the corrupted vines. So, what do we want to do? Now, I think since I've isolated the chests, that creep won't grow back. But I'm going to have to kind of keep an eye on it to make sure, because I'm not positive on that. Not positive. So, alright, so did we see any more red around us? Looks like there's a little bit there, maybe. And then we start heading up into that. Alright, let's check over there. Do you see any creepy vine stuff? Or it's a good opportunity to show you a glow stick, because a lantern won't work in water. So let's okay, I want to drown before I get much done there, so let's get some air first. And I want to get this water out of here. So we're going to use our pickaxe. When it comes to this crimsonite rock stuff, you have to have like a certain level pickaxe. This one is a molten pickaxe that Simpson made for me. It's 100% pickaxe power. That means it can destroy anything that any pickaxe can. Your other ones, like the ones you start out with that are like aluminum and all these other stuff, those pickaxes are like 40 to like 60, 80% pickaxe power. They can't break these. Like, they literally can't break them. When you hit the rock with it, it literally just doesn't do anything. And it looks like these, we still haven't got the water where we, okay, what's that? It looks like there's something here we may need to investigate. It's throbby glowing. Still haven't got rid of this water though. I want this water out of here. I want it to be somewhere else. So let's make that water go away. Let's get some more air. And then we're going to just go ahead and get rid of this water. We're going to run it down. Who knows where it's going to go. The world may never know, but if it's out of our way, that's all we really care about. So as that water's dissipating and running down to wherever it's running to, we're going to come down here and see what that glowy stuff is. I think that's like a root thing that we want. I think it was that blink root. Oh, there's where this, okay. Awesome. Alright, I can show you guys how this shit works. Alright, so like I said, that creep shit, it spreads constantly. It spreads from these altars that I'm about to flood the area of. See that asshole thing right there? That's the altar we gotta get rid of. See, we already got rid of, this is what we're trying to do to it. You see what's going on with this one right here? How it's all by itself, there's like nothing around it. That's kind of our goal. And if you notice, when there's nothing around it, it stops growing stuff. Like, I don't remember when I freed this one. I got everything out of the way of it. But as you can see, those rocks didn't turn red again. So we're in good shape there. So these are the altars. There is a way to destroy the altars, but it uses some kind of a gear that I don't have yet. And honestly, that's really all I can tell you about it, because I don't know what that thing is. All I know is we've tried hitting these things with everything we've got, and just can't freaking destroy them. The only reaction we get out to them at all is using the meteor hammer, and all that does is do like a shit ton of damage to me when I hit it with it. Here, I'll show you. Pickaxe, nothing. Sword, nothing. Now we go to the ham axe, and did 181 damage to us. And we've only got 380 life, so I mean, you can see that's a huge, I mean, that's almost like an instant death. 2 hits and that thing would kill me. So we don't know how to get rid of them. I've been trying and trying, and nothing I've done so far has been able to get rid of them. But you can get rid of their ability to spread the red creep stuff. And you do that by clearing out absolutely everything around them. And you got to go, I think it's 6 cubes away, like 6 blocks away from them, before everything's far enough away to where nothing will, where they'll stop growing creepy corruption stuff. I usually go a little overboard with it and clear it out a lot more than that, just to be sure. So we're going to just keep digging this, because I mean, I'm just cutting all this out, this whole area right here, this platform I'm standing on. This is also why I don't stream this game though, because I mean, you're not going to be entertained by this. Like, this is not something people want to watch for hours on end. I don't know why I enjoy doing it for hours on end so much, but I do. Oh, come on. Alright. And we're just going to chunk away and clear up all of this stuff. And we're just going to clear that out. And just keep clearing that out. And we're going to go all the way around. You can't remove the 3 blocks that it's on top of, by the way. I didn't leave those there like on purpose. you can't get rid of them. I'm guessing once you figure out how to destroy the altar and you destroy the altar, then you can destroy those 3 blocks if you were so inclined. But like I said, don't know how to do that yet. Alright, so we're clearing out all this. As you can see, we are picking up shit as we go. We're picking up all these dirt blocks and crimstone, which is the red rock stuff, which is what we use to build other things. And that's kind of the sandboxy, that's what the game is. You collect stuff, you gather materials, and you use those materials to change the world around you, to make things, to build. I mean, that's really the fundamental of the game, is building shit. That's like really what you're doing with most of your time. So, we got that one cleared out, which means that's yet another bit of the corruption we don't have to worry about spreading anymore. Always a good thing. And I don't know why this blinkroot stuff just started growing everywhere all of a sudden. Oh shit, I tore up the... Okay, sorry Doug. Let me fix that for you real quick. Sorry about that, buddy. Didn't mean to, yep. My bad. Okay, so, cleared up that. Another chunk of corruption gone. You can see if we look on our map, there's no more red danger. Oh, there's one little, an orange bloodroot. See, that's, what is that? I feel like that might be an item, like a material that we might need for something later. Can we take that? Can I have that? What? Why can't I have that? I bet I have to destroy that block. And I missed it. There we go. Oh, that looks like some kind of a rare mat. It was blue. I don't know what that means. Alright, so that chunk of creep is now gone. It's one more little piece of our house. One more little area that we no longer have to be concerned with the creepy stuff growing in. Oh, you can also swing your sword mounted. The mounts are the shit, man. They're awesome. I love them. Alright, so you're good. 2 gold? What the hell? So, all those are cleared out, and we're in good shape there. I'm going to just drop some torches here just for aesthetics, just to lighten the place up a little bit. I like to put torches on these because I can't accidentally blow them up. So they're kind of a constant light source. I don't have to worry about accidentally knocking the torch off of because I can't hit the thing and destroy it. Just a little, you know, this is what I do things. Now, that guy's okay. That one's cleared out. Do we see any more creep down through here? I think we're good. I don't see any more. We've got this area that we need to clear out. Since we're all the way down here, I'm just going to mirror back to the house, and we'll empty out our inventory and use to make orange dye. Huh. I guess I should probably go in the dyes thing. Or Doug actually bought the thing to make the dye. Yeah, look at that. Orange dye. All it takes to make it is an orange bloodroot. Bam. Neat. Neato mosquito. Alright, so we're back over here. You hush! Let's see. Alright, see, we put stuff where it went. We used the auto quick sort thing. And everything we had in our inventory went to its respective home. Except for those dirt blocks, because they were taking up that empty inventory slot. So now if we do it again, those should go too. Orange dye we didn't have before. We don't have in anything. So we have to manually put that in the dye's chest. And there we go. There's a little piece of the adventure of Terraria, what we've been up to, why I haven't been streaming Overwatch or Destiny or HOTS or anything else recently, because this game just fucking took over. It's like, it's just all I wanted to do. Anytime I didn't have other stuff to do, I was playing this shit. I was like, well, I just need to, I need to log back in and finish working on these platforms. Or I need to go clear some more creep out. Or, hey, I bet if I go collect enough of these stones, then I can build a giant rock penis lighthouse thing on our castle. Or I don't like that we've got this big open area over here under the house. A lot of stuff keeps coming in on it. I want to clear it out real quick. Etc., etc. Once you start doing one thing, you find yourself doing 1,000 things. And just over and over. We have chests and chests full of just decorations and furniture for the house. And as you can see, all the rooms are mostly barren still. They mostly just have a lamp, a table, and a chair. Because that's what they have to make it habitable. And Doug's kind of in charge of home decor, which I'm really starting to rethink that responsibility because his library that he built here looks nice. I'm okay with the library, but the fucking lava floor sex dungeon over here, it's creepy. You got animals in cages and stuff. I don't know. We may have to rethink his role in the team as a decorator, because he seems to be going to a kind of dark place with it lately, and I don't know how I feel about that. Doesn't seem very, very homey. So there you go. I will transfer this one over to YouTube and get the video uploaded over there. I may not do any more Terraria transfers. I will go ahead and I'll keep streaming it on Twitch. If anybody does care to watch it and go back and look, and if we do get a high view count on the Twitch side, then I'll transfer them over. I don't see this being something everybody wants to watch me play. Just because it's mundane. It's not exciting. It's, just breaking rocks and building stuff. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I find it really relaxing and fun and like cathartic. I just kind of dig and make walls and build stuff. And it's fun for me. So, we're going to cut that there. Like I said, if you want to see any more of these, just let me know. And we will go ahead and upload those over to YouTube too. But as long as I'm playing, for the most part, I'll probably be streaming it just because, why not? I'm usually sitting here talking to myself anyway, so might as well record it. Alright, that's it for now. Got to go feed and walk the dogs, and we're going to log back in and clear some more creep, I reckon.